Hello, my name is Nia Taylor, and welcome to my weight loss journey. I am excited to share this week with you. I am in week 12, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So, just to give you some information if you're new, I had the gastric RNY surgery on July 13th, 2020 during COVID. I weighed I started my journey in June. June 10th, 2019. And I weighed in at 530. That's the highest I've ever been. Then normally it would take 6 months, but because I was having insurance issues and then COVID, it took me a whole year for me to get my surgery. And then once I had my surgery, I weighed in at 450. And so it's been a long haul. If you can look back at some of my videos, I really appreciate it so you can kind of get the gist of what I've been through. And this week is week 12. I'm getting ready for my 3-month checkup. I wanted to do it like every month, but I'm kind of doing it every time I have a victory or something that's going on that I want to share with you. So, that's kind of how I'm logging this vlog. So, so let me tell you what's going on. So last time I had a stall, and then I was able to defeat the stall, so I was happy about that. Then I stalled again. And I didn't know what was going on. So I went on to YouTube. I looked up so many videos, watched people that had journeys like mine, people who were going through stalls, because I just could not figure out what's going on. When I talked to my nutritionist just kept telling me to stick to the plan. Stalls are normal. But stalls are mentally draining. Talked to my therapist about it. She really just wanted to get to the root of my food addiction, which is good because that's what we're working through, because we don't want to continue the food binging, the eating, the relying on food for emotional support. And so I'm excited about healing from that. But the stalls drive me mad. I am one of those people that get on a scale every single day. And I wish I couldn't. I wish I can just turn away from it. But I'm being honest, I can't. It drives me. It makes me know that this process is working. So, some people said exercise at the rate that I was exercising. So I was getting up every morning, going to the aqua track. I was at the aqua track for an hour, between 30, sometimes 45 minutes, and mainly I was doing an hour a day. And I think one doctor I was watching said we shouldn't do any vigorous exercising because I'm not eating enough to support that. And if I was going to do vigorous exercising, I would need to bump my calorie intake up to about 1,200 calories. And so right now I'm at about 800 calories on a good day. And I would have to bump my protein up, and that's just not what I can do right now. So I decided, okay, let me take a week off. Let me see what that looks like. And so I took this week off, and I did something that I'm not proud of. I added my diet pills back because I just felt like that's what worked for me. I researched people who use diet pills with weight loss surgery, and there are people who do it and it works for them. And so I did it, not for suppression, because I'm really not that hungry. I did it because I wanted to see if it was going to help flush out my system, because I just didn't know what was going on. And so I did. I added them back in. I had some left over from before. And so if you go back to my, I think maybe a couple of videos back, you'll see which ones I was using and which ones were helping. And so I just said, okay, let me just add that back in. And to be honest, it helped. So a lot of people would say, well, why did you have the surgery if you were just going to do diet pills? I believe the surgery helped. What the surgery did for me is that it shrunk my stomach. And so where I would normally be able to eat a whole, and I'm going to adjust my Okay, there we go. Where I will be able to sit down and eat a whole plate of food. I can't do that. I can't pig out. I can't binge. I can't just eat what I want to eat. I can't eat certain things. Certain things are too sweet for me. It really helped as far as what I can eat and how much I eat. But what the diet pills do is they help flush my system out. Because I was using what's it called? Miralax. I was using Miralax to help flush my system out because we have to have protein. And I do one protein shake. I use it as creamer for my like a light cappuccino. And then I use, and I said I was going to do a haul. That's what I'm going to do next. I use protein water. I use that as a drink during the midday. And then that's how I get my protein in. And then I use food to supplement that. So that's a lot of protein. And it does cause you to be, you know. And so I wasn't getting flushed out. Like I was not. And so I knew that these, pills would flush me out. And so once my pills are gone, I'm going to switch to a stronger, softener, something that's going to flush me out. And I'm going to try to see if I can use apple cider vinegar because apple cider vinegar may not be too harsh for my stomach. And so I may try to use that. But that's what I use it for. Not for energy, not for, I don't know, whatever else. And the one that I use is not much different than what I use for my anxiety. And I mentioned it before. It's not really different than what I use for my anxiety. I was basically taking it anyway at night for my anxiety disorder. So, at first I was shamed. I was like, oh my God, here I go. I'm saying it's not enough, but it is. To be honest, it did help. It helped me. I'm not ashamed that I had the surgery. I don't feel bad that I had the surgery. I needed this surgery. Guys, I was so big. Like when I look back at pictures, I do see it now. And so I'm thankful for the surgery. I'm thankful for how my journey is going. But when I didn't see that scale was hovering. I had got down to 416, right? Then the scale went all the way back up to 428. Then I finally got back to 416. Then it was hovering at 420. And it was driving me absolutely crazy. I can say today I'm at 411. And I want to get down. I want to get to 400. At 400, my gift to myself is going to be a better scale. A scale that tells me my body fat percentage. A scale that tells me more about what's going on inside of my body, my hydration, all of that stuff. So that's something that I'm going to treat myself to. And I think I'm going to film it so you guys can kind of see where that is. So that's where I am. I hope that doesn't discourage anyone thinking about getting the surgery, that I had to add the supplement, the pills to it. That's something I did for myself. I'm not a doctor. So you need to contact your doctor if that's something you feel you need. You may just need to bump up your fiber or something like that. None of that stuff was helping me. None of the fibers were helping me. None of that stuff was helping me. So I knew what can flush out my system, and I used what can flush out my system, and it helped. I'm telling you. And that's exactly what was holding me back. That's what was causing my plateaus, because I was not getting my system flushed out the way it needed to be. It wasn't my eating, because at first I was like, I'm going back to stage 1. I'm going back to liquids. And then everybody that I looked into was like, no, you need to increase your intake. You need to go up to 1,000 calories. And I was like, what? I can't eat 1,000 calories. So, yeah, this is a battle, guys. But I want you to know that you need to stay informed. Stay in your Facebook groups. I'm going to list some Facebook groups that I'm in and really help me. I'm going to list some videos that I watched that really helped me below. And I'm going to list what medication I'm using so that if you're interested, you can talk to your doctor about it. Please talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor. My doctor prescribed it to me. And so that's why I'm using it. But after it's done, I'm not going to use it anymore. That's not what I want to rely on. I want to rely on something that's more natural. And like I said, I'm going to look into apple cider vinegar to see if I can use something like that. I need a stronger, something that's stronger that's going to flush out my system. So I will keep you updated on that. And so now you know I'm at 411. So I'm excited. I'm still a slow loser. And I'm going to link this video below. A young lady, she had VSG. And I'm finding a lot of videos on VSG. It's not a lot on gastric bypass. But I'll link the ones below that I did find on gastric bypass. They're years older, but they're still helpful. And so a young lady that did the VSG, she talked about being a slow loser. It helped me so much because I was so frustrated. I'm seeing people losing 50 pounds up to the 3 months. And I'm like, I'm just hitting like 37 pounds lost. I'm like, I'm a failure. I'm failing. But no, that's not the case. I'm not failing. I'm just a slow loser, and that's okay. Even at a high weight, I'm a slow loser, and that's okay. And I want you to know, if you're having a hard time and you're a slow loser, it's okay. Study the course, stay informed, find your support system, hold on, take video, talk to a camera about it so that you can kind of get it out your system and move forward. Take plenty of pictures, compare pictures. I looked at pictures when I was at my heaviest weight, and that's when I was really able to see it, because I wasn't able to see the weight loss. And that really helps with the body dysmorphia. And, you know, those are the things I can really say right now. So, I hope this helped someone today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If they're negative, keep them to yourself. I really don't want to hear that right now. I'm on a journey trying to get healthy. If they're something that's going to help me, then I'll receive it. But if it's not, yeah, you can keep that. Anyway, I will try to post a little bit more often. I'll have my next visit on the 16th. And after that, I will post to let you know how that went. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.